Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we progressed through what was effectively the rest of this town. And as those of you noticed when we were watching the premiere, I should have just finished because we have 3 orders to turn in and we're less than 3 points from finishing. And I didn't notice it until after I'd hit stop. And I suppose I could have started again and stitched in a modification there, but I didn't. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to finish that up. But I want to peek into some of these other glades since we're here, because we should have a little bit more than one building for the ruined settlement. And that's when I kind of wanted to see what else we would have had available if we had continued. So we're just going to poke into this glade here, I think. And then we'll poke into this one down here, and that'll be enough to sate my curiosity, probably. Let's go... the trees there bother me, so I think we're going to come this way. And we'll move these folks... Actually, we can move them now. Let's also go up to speed, too. You can go there. And you all can come all the way down here, like that. We'll just put in a simple path right here to facilitate that. I'll go ahead and take a cornerstone, even though we don't need it. Let's do the mushrooms for grain production. Turn that off, too, by the way. And we also need to turn this down. And then we don't really need to take any more people. So, I'm not going to bother. That one's going to be a little bit harder to dig into than this one. So, we'll probably move these folks up there once we get into this one. Yes, I know we have orders. Well, let's go ahead and turn those orders in, actually. Boom, boom, and done, and let me play. Just because I want to see what's hidden here. And someone else also pointed out that I started smelting copper just before this got to 50, and you were right. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. But that's okay, because it didn't end up mattering anyway. We did get an extra building, though. Not that it's really going to be all that much useful. Let's see, luxury for free or brotherhood for free. Right now we have... Brotherhood for free, so I guess the luxury for free one would be better. Alright, so we have a stone-toothed termite burrow. Actually, I will take these people, because we can get them to work. Let's go with just these, that's fine. Lizards, please. Lizards, please. Go. And we also have big encampment, and reeds, and herbs. Oh, good, some wild reeds here. The big encampment's going to require this, so we could probably put a couple of lizards to work on that as well, just for fun. And profit, of course. Brotherhood we have for free, so I think we'll go with the library, giving us luxury for free, and religion and education. Why did I put that there? I don't know. Let's go with that. It'll be fine. Let's move you a little bit closer so that you don't try to chop over here, because I left them marked. Actually, that worked out pretty well. And we popped into here. And we did get one more building. A weaver. Ah, this is the other fabric maker. The 3-star fabric recipe that we haven't seen permanently yet. 1-star ink and 1-star simple tools. This is kind of the rest of my nefarious plot. It's just to kind of see what other buildings there are, because we don't have some of these yet. So, in reality, I would probably not bother rebuilding this one, because we have a 2-star fabric recipe, which is 3 to 3, at least for the fiber. We can't actually see what the recipes are for this, though, unfortunately. And we don't need the tools because we have the 2 simple tools per minute coming indefinitely here. Wow, I have a lot of broccoli. And someone also, speaking of that, someone also pointed out that let's see. So we'll go with more cloth. I think I should stick with the planks. Someone else also pointed out that I should have, and this doesn't give me anything but the amber, and the amber doesn't really give me anything either, but it doesn't matter at this point. Someone pointed out that I should have turned on, or that I should make oil. And at the point in time that they said that, I couldn't. But later I could have and should have made some broccoli oil here. At least some. Just to have that made for fuel, instead of, or in addition to, all of the copper or coal that we're mining here. And over here. No, we haven't started mining it yet. We were going to start mining the coal. We hadn't started the second mine yet. Alright, so you guys are doing your stuff. We'll also do this one, or I did that one. This one. And then that one I need to assign some people to. I didn't assign people to it. What kind of craziness did that? Let's go ahead and use the simple tools, though. Oh, didn't want to rebuild that. Let's do that one instead. So Hilda was here and left, but I don't really mind either way. This can go in like that, maybe. Whenever we have somebody who can actually build it. Alright, they've solved that one, so it's not going to be a threat anymore. They've just about solved this one, so it won't be a threat anymore either. And I think I saw they picked up that encampment, so that's good. And this one's probably just about done as well. Yep, just about done as well. It's just take them a while to unload that, and it would take them a while to also unload this because they're salvaging. We could throw a couple of people in here to help with the salvage operation, though. But I think that's that proves my my end point enough. Yeah, we put the human in there. We do have a bit of incense. I'm going to see what we ended up with, especially because we were just getting it from the trees. Oh, we must have had about 50. That's pretty good. So many eggs that we didn't even get to harvest. So much other stuff we didn't even get to harvest. But that's kind of fine because we didn't need it. So I think we're going to wrap up this town here and head back to the world map. Because we did what I wanted to do. Yes, I could break into some more of these dangerous glades. We could even look at a forbidden glade. But we're kind of at the point now where it would take a little bit more effort to get there. And there's probably more buildings hidden. So, but it's fine. We'll move on. And we need to reset the storm, which is another reason why I wanted to wait. Although I guess I could have started here and reset the storm. So, someone pointed out that I screwed up, that I misunderstood, or possibly that I was under a different set of instructions from back in the demo. If I had played here, even though these folks started, apparently I still would have been able to keep the machinery, which I was unaware of, and I'm pretty sure I tried that in the demo, and I didn't get the bonus items on the tile. I could be wrong, or I apparently am wrong on that. So next time we have the situation, I will take the one that I want, as opposed to ousting them. But that's fine, because we're done here anyways, and we got the machinery, which is what I kind of wanted. The extra food would have been nice, but that's fine too. So let's actually go into the Smoldering City first, and look at our deeds that we got. We got win 3 games on faction markers. Oh, it was me claiming. Well, I got this anyway, so that works. By stealing their tile again, and then build a settlement at least 8 fields away from the citadel, because we went out into the, what was the difficulty? I forget now. It wasn't impossible. It was like punishing. That was the word. I went and looked it up on my episode from a few days ago, because, or a couple days ago, because I wanted to see what it was called. We got it to the 8 fields away, which is punishing, and then I think impossible must be around 10 or 12 fields away. No, but we'll try for that one soon enough, I think. So it wasn't all for naught by getting that rivalry thing. It wasn't all for naught. Let's go look at upgrades too. So now we can look at machinery-based upgrades. Things like this, the guild house, free education with some leisure. Leisure is the ale and tea. Gain 1 pack of crops for every 10 grain produced. That's nice. And 5 ale per minute cornerstone is also very nice. This one here, 5 wine per minute. That's good for luxury. Wait. Leisure and luxury, yeah. And we also get the cellar, which gives us, this is the first barrel recipe that we get here. So nice wine recipe, a pickled good recipe, and a barrel recipe. Cannot be placed on fertile soil. That's new. In terms of wording. This one we skipped. Why did we skip this one? Oh, the extra trade route. Yeah. Trade routes are much less valuable, I think, after they nerfed them to make them 1-to-1 for common items, or like items, instead of a 7-to-1. I could see 9-to-1, just a little bit of a benefit, but unless you have an abundance of something, like, say, broccoli, and a dearth of something else, like, say, clay, there's not a whole lot of advantage to the trade routes anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I don't feel like that one's a good idea. This one's one that I've wanted for a while. This one, at least. This one, not so much, but this one's kind of fun. We looked at this one. This one here is 1 artifact for every 2 dangerous Glade events solved. That's useful. Producing flour, copper bars, and incense at 2 stars at the stamping mill. That's also useful. Okay, that was Vanguard Spire 2, and we're also looking at First Dawn 2. We can only take one of those, though. First Dawn 4 gets me the brick oven, which is pottery, mush soup, coal, and tea. Not as important. This one here, 10 coats per minute. Well, that's always useful whenever we have a need for that. And then the Weaver, which is the building we just found with the 3-star fabric, 1-star ink, and 1-star simple tools. This competes, to some extent, with the lumber mill, by the way. We can't afford this one. And then these other 40s, we did like some of them. But if we're going to spend, well, if we spend 20 and 5, then we could spend 40. Amber's worth 25% more. Ink, coats, barrels, and training gear. There's a training gear or barrel one that competes with... Wait. Where's the seller at? Here? Here. Okay. This one we can down forward. Temple gets us Brotherhood, Religion, and Free Education. Manuscripts, Offerings, and Ale. We still haven't made any manuscripts yet. We probably should at some point. And then the Butcher gives us Jerky, Skewers, and Offerings, all 2 stars. And meat production increased as well. One of these 2 would be nice. We don't have a way of making ink yet at all. I don't think. Maybe the Druid can. But I think maybe one of these 2... And I'm tempted to make it... And then I think we'll go with... this one with it, because it's the 20 and 5. Yeah, let's take this one. And then we'll take... And that gave me... ale per minute. I didn't even look at the 50s. Oh, we couldn't get there until just this moment, so we'll take one of these, though. I think I want this one, because I think I want some more advanced food options, and skewers are a good option, in addition to the jerky. So, which we already can make the jerky at the smokehouse, but I think this one's the better option right now. Plus, the meat boon is nice, too. Let's unlock that one as well. And now we can come back out here to the map, and we can reset the Blightstorm. We're still in the same phase, the phase of Slick Shell. We have a lot to go before we can get rid of that, or move beyond that. Let's take this, and let's see, what are they up to now? Wow, lots of close alternate biomes here. That's nice. The brass order is after these right away. I suppose we could test out that theory of claiming the resources away from them by going, say, here. I'm not that as fond of or as interested in those. I think we'll do this. We'll come out here to taxing because I don't really need to play a mild game. The biggest problem with this is going to be the stonewood infestation makes the trees sturdier. So we're going to want to try and find as many cornerstones and bonuses as we can to increase woodcutters' rates. But we also want to have the artifacts, so that's a good thing. Lizards, of course, have some bonuses here, as per usual in the marshlands. Let's see. We have lots of mushrooms, so a decent amount of meat, insects and eggs, and lots of amounts of roots, and lots of leather, decent amounts of clay, stone, coal, and minimal amounts of copper. Although we've seen before that these don't seem to always be true. 1 point for 10 hammers is a good idea. We definitely want to take the wood due to the stone wood infestation. We could take some extra people, but I don't think so. I think I want to take food with me, and I think I want that food to be roots and vegetables. And even though we can get it, we'll take the meat anyway, even though we can get a lot of it. And then we'll hopefully be able to make the parts and the tools. And then we can get more clan support here too, which is nice. Let's go. Embark. Stop wasting time. Okay, so in addition to, of course, the stone wood, the additional lizard every group, and the additional resolve for lizards, we have Berry New Year, plus 3 to berries production. That might not be very common in this biome. And Gift from the Woods, gain 5 amber each drizzle multiplied by the level of hostility. So it behooves us to be very high hostility when we're coming into, presumably into the drizzle. I'm assuming that's when this triggers. We got this before and I didn't really test it, but maybe we should this time. Of course, Looming Darkness. Creeping Shadows we've seen before. That gives us decrease to global resolve by 10 for 3 minutes if we discover a glade. So we need to focus on discovering glades not during the storm. Hailstorm needs housing during the storm from Hostility 1 onward. And then Cold Snap needs complex food. And this affects everyone. This affects everyone. This affects only lizards here. Complex food. In order to keep the lizards from perishing. Fortunately, we're hopefully going to see a lot of meat on this map, or at least insects. And we can make, hopefully, some jerky at one of the 2 buildings we have now to make jerky at. And that should be enough to stave off the lizards freezing. Alright, so let's go. Let's, where do we want to go first? Maybe there or here? Not up there, not there, not there, not there. Yep, we're going to come south. Alright, so let's put down our first woodcutter camp to get it built. Looks like we need to have a stonecutter camp right here, or for those, and we definitely need some place to trap, preferably the trapper over the forager. We also don't have a use for the scavenger camp just now. We do have some farm fields here, even though, once again, small amount of soil, so we can start farming right away. But trapper will be my priority. And then I think we'll go with, well, I'm tempted, because of this bonus here. Well, but we don't, nope, not tempted at all. Because this is plus 3 to berry production, I'm assuming that this doesn't actually affect the plantation, because the plantation only harvests during the clearance. Grove would get us berries as well, so we don't really need that either. Herbs and roots, maybe, but I think we'll go with the small farm. Hopefully we can use the kiln soon. Let's get that one first. Please give me the trapper. No trapper. We could go with the forager to get the insects, but I think I want to try a reroll and hope for the trapper. No trapper. Alright. Housing and complex food. Let's go with the workshop. Yeah, let's go with the workshop to get the level 2 of everything. We don't need the clothing, so I don't have to focus on the clothier. And we don't necessarily need training goods or packs of luxury goods, so we'll wait on that too. Bummer and a half that I turned down the forager for that. But we'll be alright. Unpause. Build, build, build. Path goes here. Path goes here. Path goes here. Nope. Path goes... Nope. Here. Okay. And then we need to, of course, put down our crude workstation. Let's see. You can move down here. Throw 3 beavers into it. And then we can do this to get into there. This I'm going to move up here. And we'll throw just 1 lizard in there for now. We'll let everybody else do some building. Because we're going to also want to do this one, which I'm going to actually put up to priority 1. so that it gets handled first over the roads, because roads and farm fields are always priority 0. We are going to want to clear this bit of land here, though. Also. And increase the speed, Wally. There you go. Alright, we popped into here. Small abandoned cache, fertile soil, stone deposit, and root deposit big. And roots are stonecutter also, so we have plenty of stuff for the stonecutters to do. Let's look at roads, paths here. We'll come around like that, and then come on down. The fields here will hit from this side, which I probably should just do this while I'm at it. And then we'll figure out where this needs to go as well. And I probably will trim a lot more of these trees out of the way, because this is a nice big place to jump into. We'll probably take this cache right away. The parts would be nice, but I think we'll look at the orders first. Because if we can get some nice, convenient orders early, then that'll be nice. 3 glades gets us 5 more items for glade events and 5 simple tools. Solve any 2 glade events, get some lizards and some stone. I think we'll go with this one. Next up, that one again, or a bonus to makeshift post and packs of trade goods. I think I'll take this one. And then that one comes again, and or sell stuff worth 10 amber to any trader and get 2 beavers and some amber. These are going to cost me a lot. Wait a minute. But wait, how did I get out here? I think I accidentally held down a key for too long. Oh, look, there's an impossible or forbidden zone. Wasn't there a thing? Am I misremembering? Have I lost my mind? Apparently so. What am I misremembering about... Not that. About the packs of crops. Was that an order that I didn't take? Something about packs of crops and harvesting of something. Oh, maybe that was one of the cornerstones we could choose from. 5 grain per minute's never a bad deal. 1 villager if each discovered glade, probably not. I don't think we're going to have a lot of death this time. As long as we get the housing up and going. Which shouldn't be a problem this time, I hope. So I think I keep switching back and forth between things here. I think we'll go with the grain per minute, because I can always switch to straight up vegetables or to sell the grain. This, I think I'm going to take this one. Selling stuff and then turning it into beavers and amber is going to be nice, I think. So I think we'll take the stuff out of this one because it's early. And we'll throw a couple humans at this. Investigate. Let's go with just 2 of each. Because that gives me enough to make the workshop. Which I will probably place here, but not just yet. Or I should put it up there and move that over 1 more. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, that's been solved. Now they just need to unload it, which is going to take a few minutes. And I've got plenty of roads for the remaining lizard to build. And I wish I'd have gotten that exploration before I popped into here. But that's okay, because we have many more glades to open up. I was thinking about the glades, by the way. And over the course of this series, I've opened a lot of small glades. And one of the things that I should have considered long before and hadn't, is that the more glades you open, the more your hostility goes up. So given that, I should not only focus on opening up the larger glades before the smaller glades, but I should also consider moving quicker into the danger glades, assuming that I have a decent recipe for building materials and things like that, because the events seem to require those more often than anything. moving into these danger glades because I'll get more from them, probably, than a small glade, and it won't increase my hostility as much, because assuming that one danger glade gives you as much stuff as 2 small glades, then you get the same amount of stuff for less hostility. So I think in this map we're going to try that theory out, see how it goes. Let's see, we're chopping away slowly at these trees. I need to move you over here, I guess. And then they can get rid of those 4 just to make sure that this farm is all the way cleared. And then we can actually put this in for next season already. I think we'll put it like this. And then we'll do farm fields. Boom. And I think I'll put a little service road right here like that. Just for fun. Fun and profit. Alright, and you are now done with that, so you can come over here and continue your work on tree chopping. And I think we'll actually take out all of these trees too. We're not going to pop another glade just yet, so let's cancel a couple of these just to make sure we don't pop into there by accident. Because we want to not pop a glade during storm. This one. Creeping Shadows. How goes the building material creation? Oh, that was for free. Can we make some bricks, please? Yes, thank you. Make the bricks. We have the planks, we need the bricks. I can turn this off and this off, though, and I can start making the workshop. I think I will... Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll put it... Yes, it does matter. It always matters. I will put it right where I was going to put it, that I didn't put it, that I will put it again. There. Now, thinking about this again, maybe I should have taken the half a point from that cache, because that would give me a half a point toward this first dot. Oof. A human... Actually, we'll put both humans in there, because we're going to have to start plowing momentarily. And it's time for storm. Going into the storm with almost no hostility. Oopsie. Oh well, you made 2 extra. I could cancel it. But I didn't see the materials come back. Interesting. Let's put that lizard in here for now, I think. Yeah. And then we can go with 30 of each of these, I guess. Although we're not going to get very many bricks without some more stone or some more clay. You plow all those fields already? You sure did. This could be deleted. Let's actually do it. So that'll get us back, I don't know, a handful of resources. There we go. At least I hope it does. And then we probably need to put down our market as well. Our trader, rather. Let's go with... here. The 3 space, because I can put another 3x3 building in there. I try to plan for 2x2, 2x3, and 3x3 all around as best I can. And a lot of them are 3x3, so that's the highest priority one. Happy Beavers gets us a boost to coat production and some amber. Or a bunch of trade goods gets us a bunch of people. I think we'll go with this one. We can at least use the amber if nothing else. And then paths times 50 gets us a little bit of amber. Or fulfilling clothing needs gets us more coats and more parts. The parts are useful, the coats less so, because we don't need the clothing, except for one thing. The clothing also affects morale. So, or not morale, but resolve. So, we could still do that one. Although this is 5 free amber for doing almost nothing. And we did take this one already. So I think we will go with the 5 free amber for almost nothing. Almost no effort. Prosperous settlement. Gain +1 to global resolve every time you sell goods worth 30 amber. That's nice. Biscuits boost farming, and impatience doesn't grow when villagers leave or die. Hopefully we don't see that. So I think we're going to go with this one, just for fun. And people. We could use an array of people on this one, so I think we'll go with this choice. An extra beaver is always nice to have, and we can put them in here. And we can actually pop this lizard out of here once they're done making what they're making. Because apparently we don't get the items back, which was weird. There we go. We could put another lizard in here, though. We have the humans we need. We didn't have this ready for farming just yet. I'm going to put a road in right here, so let's do that. Flip this around, too. And I guess the builders that we have could put some farm fields in while we're waiting. Couldn't hurt. I have orders ready to complete already. Ah, that's the infrastructure one. Let's go ahead and turn that one in, just to get ourselves a free building. Butcher. There's our jerky recipe. Wait, did we already get... Pause. No, we didn't. Okay. There's our second jerky recipe. Also gets us a skewer recipe. Apothecary. Carpenter we don't need right now. Rain mill would get us a nice flour recipe. But I think I want the butcher, even though we don't have a way to harvest meat yet. I think I want the butcher, so we're going to keep it and not place it just now. Actually, yes, let's go ahead and place it just now. 3x3 building would be perfect to go right there where the insects are, but I guess we'll go here instead. Good thing I saved that spot. Trader's almost here, and it's Jorg. Once again, with what I understand is the correct pronunciation, or a more correct pronunciation. We'll just make 30 jerky here out of meat. Offerings and skewers we'll wait on for right now. At least until we're starting to get some bugs coming in. Interesting. We can turn 1 jerky into 5 skewers, or 2 bugs into 5 skewers. Meanwhile, 5 bugs becomes 10 skewers. So 2 bugs is... Or 5 bugs becomes 10 jerky. Let's pause, I want to look at Jorg. If 5 bugs becomes 10 jerky, then... 2 bugs is equivalent to 4 jerky, but this only takes 1 jerky to make. So that's a half a bug, so that would be worth it to switch to that. Maybe we'll make these sooner than I thought. We'll see. Who likes skewers, by the way? Humans? No, humans like jerky. Oh, it's just a lizard thing. Oh, well, that's less important then, I guess. Because lizards are also happy with jerky. So let's, okay, it's off still. I left it off. Yeah, so we don't need that right away. Jorg is here. Let's see what Jorg has to sell. Boost to harvesting crops. I would rather have a boost to harvesting trees. Pottery production, no. Traders arriving quicker, not really. Insects for every 2 mushrooms produced. We're not really producing mushrooms right now, or wait. Oh, and I should have not made this grain either. Oopsie. They haven't planted everything. Oh, they planted everything already. Berry production. Okay. So, I don't know there's anything I want from Jorg. As far as stuff I buy with these things here. Materials... Probably not also. I think we'll wait. Fuel's going to be a problem. At least if we can find some coal. But in the meantime... Wait, where does this... Oh, that's where it goes. There. Let's go with a small farm again. Oh, that's got to go there. Well, crap. This road can't go here then. Bummer. Alright, I'll take that out then. Although, yeah, let's do it. Do it anyway. Small farm, go here. Path goes here. Guess I should have thought about that a little bit differently, but we'll just come through over here with our road long term. Taking out all these trees like this. Okay, proceed. You're done? Wondered. Over here, and I'll let you actually attack both. 2 of you working there, you can get both the roots and the stone. That's fine. Jorg is left. really would like to get the trapper. It's almost too late for you, but let's see if you can get anything planted. Nope. Do it again. And this takes prepared food, so once we get the jerky going, we'll be good there. Another fertile field. Big encampment we have already, or we know about already. Stone and copper. No coal. Bummer. And yeah, we'll take this road up here. No, I need bricks for this. Dang it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to waste, quote-unquote, waste all of my stone on bricks, but I think we'll turn this down to 10 and use the stone, but keep it limited. Let's look at housing, because it's going to get kind of hairy here pretty soon. And we'll go with this housing. Just start here. That's fine. There you go. We have 3 builders available, so we'll let them work. If these weren't able to harvest fast enough, I just thought about it. I could have grabbed this farm, dropped it over there to help. But they're harvesting fast enough that it doesn't matter. Any other medium-sized safe glades that we want to hit? Or is it that are accessible? Or is it all going to be small glades or danger glades from now on until we open up more land? Over here? Over here? I guess we could punch through this small one to get into these. That would be useful. There's some here, but they're way off. Yeah, they're way off. We had to get through a danger glade to get to them. Not a big deal, but it'd have to be done. Move this over here. Oh, let's see. Let's go up to there with the road. We're all building houses right now, so they're not going to come and do this anytime soon. Put one lizard in here to get started on the jerky. We're going to need more. We're going to need a lot more. Come on up here. We don't need to chop those trees right now. I could set these down to -1. But I don't want to. Because I actually need the housing. Let's... Actually, yeah, I do need one more. Because we need to be able to protect from hailstorms soon enough. But I guess I could turn these down to -1 to make them build that road for the beavers. There you go. Good job, my friend. And this, once we get the jerky, we'll move in on that. Although 1 jerky is 5 skewers, so that's actually not a bad deal. I should do it. Just because of the multiplication of the food. Makes the lizards last a little bit longer as far as food goes. You gotta be real careful about that. Real careful. I think I don't need these. I don't. That one, I don't think I need the either. But I'm going to let them chop that tree just in case. And then we're going to come down this way. Like that. Pause for a moment. Look at our orders. Another clothing boost. Or religion. I think I'll go with the religion one. And then here, luxury goods gets us humans, a boost to jerky, and some parts, lots of parts. Or a bunch of building materials gets us movement speed, parts, and clay. Clay is tempting, but I think this is more tempting if we can ever get the goods made. Get the goods. Cornerstone, plant fiber. Let's do it. I think. Yeah, let's do it. Plant fiber would be nice for clothing, or for fabric, I mean. And let's just do the array here, and let's spend that clay on stuff that's worthwhile there. Okay, a farm would be good. Another human here would be great. One more thing I want to look at, and that is trading. Stone. We could potentially start trading either grain or vegetables for stone. Grain probably is better right now, although we're not producing anymore. We do have the 5 per minute coming in. We could trade that for stone if we really need the bricks. Or we want to make paved roads, of course. And I could have built over this copper, but I may want to use it. And I guess I need to make the road wider if I do, so. But I want to know that it's there. I want to remember that it's there. Ah, you need to move. Over here. Put another lizard in here. Let's go ahead and put down some farm fields here. And let's find the spot for the farm, which I think is going to be right underneath that road. Nope. Over here? Over here. That height. A couple more paths right there then, just for fun. Good job, everyone. Let's also go ahead and plan to build out this other woodcutter as well. Once they've finished with this construction, we can throw the humans directly in here. Let's actually kick that up in priority so that they work on it faster. Go and get it. We have 1 beaver in here. We have 1 beaver free. Need another house. Let's actually do a little bit more here as well. Move this over there. And just keep working our way south. And I will throw that free beaver into here just to help, just get help with the project here. Let's take out grain. Let's do humans. Let them plant as much as they can. The plowed fields gets us, what, a double? I think it doubles the stuff, right? 10% chance for extra crops. Okay, so it's not how much you get, it's a 10% chance to get more. Oh man, wood is going to be a problem in the storm. Oh man, that's not good. Come on in here. Let's focus this down. Actually, what I should have done is this. And then this. Because I want the 3 of them to be closer. Oh, I could have moved them around too, I guess. But I want the 3 to be closer. Didn't plant very much here. That's alright. We could have you all come and help, though. You think you're still sewing? Are you stuck? Confused? Something? Come on and help. Let's get all picked, because that's a decent sized field. This one's tiny, it's only 8. But this one is 15, so a little bit of help wouldn't hurt. Trapper, gonna buy it. Not even looking at anything else. 4 plant fiber for every 10 vegetables. That would help with this, but we're already getting 5 per minute, so it's not that big of a deal. And grain production, we may not have to produce any grain. So let's find a pass on those. Anything I can reasonably sell? I don't think so. Let's close, and let's build that trapper ASAP. I don't know what else they're building. I don't think anything else, but nothing now. And let's not do that. Let's focus on this. And then we'll expand and enhance. Anything I want to sell? I could sell the grain, but I also might want to bring in the stone. With it. Grain's not worth that much anyway. I think we'll wait. I think that we will wait. And I just noticed the time again. 45 minutes have passed, and it feels like a blink of an eye. I can really get myself lost in this game. I want to pop into this glade though before we end the episode, just so we have it open, and then I can clear a bunch of trees out of the way, or set up to clear a bunch of trees out of the way after the whatchamacallit. There we go. Mushrooms. So the herbalist camp would be nice. Another field, and more copper, which is in the way of my road again. Clearly, the game is trolling me once again, but that's okay. We'll mark up some of these trees here for clearance in the next, or through the clearance, or through the storm even. And we will come back in the next episode, let the woodcutters clear those trees, and then move on to hopefully getting a few more points. Wow, the lizards are happy already. Hopefully getting a few more points and opening up another glade or two before we move on. So let's also do this. And then maybe getting into these danger glades before too long, just in order to keep the hostility lower. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.